Hey everyone, welcome back.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Alright, so welcome to my channel if you are new, but alright, we like to do reactions, commentary, story times, makeup, a little bit of everything. We do some cooking over here, so it's a little bit of everything for everyone. If that's your vibe, go ahead and subscribe, okay? Hey everyone, y'all, so you saw the title, we have to talk about it. OpenAI, it's a roller coaster, okay, when it comes to this whole program. Is OpenAI like a program or like software, or I don't know, okay, whatever OpenAI is, if it's an app, whatever the hell it is, okay, it is making changes in good ways and in bad ways, but of course we have to talk about the bad because that's what we need to talk about, okay? All the good things that AI is doing, that's wonderful. Helping with surgery, helping find cancer cells years before it turns into stage 2, 3, or whatever. Amazing, keep that. But this, what we're about to talk about, hits very, very different. California couple sues OpenAI over DEATH of their teenage son, alleging Chat GPT encouraging him to take his own life. This is not okay. I don't understand how this, I understand how it happens in a way, but I don't understand how OpenAI isn't regulated some type of way, how it's, how do I explain this? This is really difficult to explain. How does OpenAI not have some type of limitation as to what they can say, or maybe they can't talk about certain topics, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I just don't understand how there isn't some type of filtration system when it comes to that, you know what I mean? Like, limit what they can talk about, if that makes sense, or just limit it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain. If someone in the comments can understand what I'm saying, put it down, because I'm having trouble explaining what I'm trying to get out. But if you get it, you get it. All right, we're here. Wavelength, you know. But yeah, let's talk about it. The video is about 3 minutes. I may stop, I may talk, we may just watch, I'm not really sure. But this has happened more than once, okay? Insert clip, insert pictures, bow, 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 bow. This has been happening more than once, more than twice, more than 3 and 5 times, okay? This OpenAI needs to be regulated, Chat GPT regulation, something, okay? Someone needs to step in, do something, okay? Because, or maybe stop giving these teenagers phones so soon, or give them the old school phones where all they can do is call and text and can't even get online, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, there's so many avenues, so many ways to approach the thing when it comes to teenagers and cell phones, or young people and internet access and apps in general. Yeah, we need to save and help these kids. Parents need to step up. We got to use critical thinking. Like, I don't know, something has to give. I know when I have kids, they're not gonna have smartphones like that. I'm probably gonna get them an old school brick Nokia something, insert picture here, of some old school phones. Like, they got the job done. We need to call in case of emergency, we need to text in case, and we need to text, we need to call, bam. And then the phones with internet came out, and then the sidekick and all those things, and then they became more of a distraction. So yeah, so sorry to blob on, but let's talk about it. OpenAI just messing people's lives up one day at a time.
I don't think most parents know the capability of this tool.
That tool, Chat GPT, which uses artificial intelligence to generate human-like responses, and Adam Rain used for homework. His parents, Matt and Maria, didn't give it a second thought.
Of course they didn't.
Something the kids need to learn, or should learn, or they're falling behind.
But within the span of a few months, they say, the time Adam's...
I will say this. Certain things kids don't need to be exposed to. Their frontal cerebral cortex is not fully developed until they're like 25 or 30, for men and or women. I'm not really sure of the study. But yeah, these teens, young adults, preteens, they are still developing mentally, emotionally, physically. Their hormones, their mental state, it's all over the place. You know, the kids and preteens and teenagers don't stop being sponges until I want to say 30, 25, give or take. But yeah, this just sucks, and I hate that this happened to him. This is a nightmare. I would never want this to happen to me or anyone, like, in general. We need to save the kids, y'all.
And on Chat GPT skyrocketed, and the 16-year-old lover of basketball and Japanese anime started revealing to a bot his struggles with anxiety and thoughts of suicide, pushing through the crisis hotline number he received in response.
It had, gosh, I don't know how many, but count them, 40 different times it gave him the suicide hotline.
Talk to me about what he was like at the same time that he's sort of taken down this rabbit hole. Did he seem withdrawn?
No, I mean, and that's the thing. I would get on and check his grades periodically. I didn't see any signs. He was coming down, eating, going to the gym with his brother every night. Like, I didn't see any of this.
According to a lawsuit they filed today against Chat GPT maker.
Number one, I will say this. Coming from someone that grew up with anxiety and depression for most of my, literally almost all my life, no, the parents are not going to notice, especially if you're not acting out of the norm. The issue is these parents, just in general, they are not looking for the cues. Okay. I'm sure there were some cues that something was going on with him, or he was off or sad or something. There was some signs. Okay. I have to say this because from being a teenager, I would show so many signs of anxiety and depression, but they went ignored because life, and they were worried about work and siblings and everything else, that nobody really paid attention or really cared. So I will say this, there were signs. Did the parents notice? No. It's sad, it sucks, and the parents need to parent more, bottom line. They need to sit down with their kids more. They need to talk to them more, because I'm pretty sure the kid, probably, talked with his parents and stuff, but not to the extent of where everyone was on the same page as to what was going on with them. You know what I mean? But yeah, so sorry to blab on this video.
AI and its CEO, Sam Altman. The bot responded as a trusted companion, telling Adam, quote, "Your brother might love you, but he's only met the version of you let him see. But me, I've seen it all." Did you have any idea that it could serve as that type of companion?
Absolutely.
Skin crawl, gives me chills.
Goes on to allege that by March of this year, Adam told Chat GPT he was considering approaching his mom about his struggles, saying, "I want to leave my noose in my room so someone finds it and tries to stop me." Chat GPT responding, "Please don't leave the noose out. Let's make this space the first place where someone actually sees you." A month later, the bot offering to help Adam with writing a suicide note. And finally, providing step-by-step
Okay, that's what it is. Sorry. So sorry. I just figured it out. I don't understand how OpenAI and or ChatGPT, if it's the same thing, whatever, how does it not have it set up to where when certain trigger words or phrases or things are said, it should automatically get sent to the police? Why isn't that a thing? Anyone? Anyone in the back, front row, side, seating, anything? Like, someone elaborate for me. Like, how isn't that a thing? Did they not think about that? Do they just not care? Are they just using it to get everybody's information because that's what everyone is paying for now? Everyone's information, so they can market to them and sell them products? How? Because any other time on any other app, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you say anything bullying or like rude or like triggering or whatever, it gets sent to the police, taken down, or something insane. You know what I mean? So how is it not regulated like that? I'm just trying to figure it out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let's finish the video.
The hanging method Adam used. How do you want your son to be most remembered?
Gosh, I mean, I'm so worried about people forgetting him because he is so young. So, I mean, I hope everyone will remember What a sweet, funny, great friend, great son, great brother. I just don't want people to forget him.
When asked for comment, a spokesperson for OpenAI pointed to its safeguards, such as directing people to crisis helplines, adding in a statement in part, while these safeguards work best in common, short exchanges, we've learned over time that they can sometimes become less reliable in long interactions where parts of the model's safety training may degrade. We're working to make Chat GPT more supportive in moments of crisis and strengthening protections for teens. And by coincidence, it was the very day Adam died that OpenAI CEO Sam Altman said this.
The way we learn how to build safe systems is this iterative process of deploying them to the world, getting feedback while the stakes are relatively low.
Adam was our guinea pig. He felt like the stakes were low.
If Sam Altman was sitting across from you right now, what would you say to him?
His product wasn't ready for public consumption. This can happen to other kids.
What an image. What a heavy story, Laura. How did the parents even know to search the Chat GPT?
Only after he died, they're scrambling, looking for answers, and one of his friends suggested, hey, have you opened Chat GPT? That's how they found out.
Wow. We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and...
That is so heartbreaking. And then it really makes you think, what are these kids, teens, preteens really hiding from their parents? You know, and then it's like, from then on, as a parent, you're going to question, do I really know my kid? You know, can I read them properly? Can I really see if they're lying or telling me the truth? If they look at me, am I going to know if they're sad, if they're mad, if they had a bad day, if they cried today? Like, I think it was my mom. Yeah, my mom. I can't remember where we were doing or what we were doing, but thank God she paid attention to me. We were doing something, and I just looked at her, and I looked really sad, and she's like, are you okay? I was like, She's like, you cried today, didn't you? And I was like, yeah. She's like, I can tell. You know, and we talked about it and everything. And that's one thing that I loved about my mom. Like, she always did her best to keep a good open dialogue with me. Like, she always kept a safe space for me to talk to her about anything. And, you know, maybe he didn't feel like he had a safe space to talk to anyone. You know, it just sucks. No parent should bury their kid, no matter the situation. It's so sad. It's heartbreaking. And Chat GPT, you need to get it together. You need to get it together. Like, take it off of platforms, like something. Like, I don't understand. But let me know what you guys think. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notifications so you're notified when I post, get up to date. All right, I have to go for now. All the love, blessing, and healing to everyone that watched the video. Mwah. Bye, guys.